I'm A.J. Thompson. Most of you probably know me as Pastor A.J. But I want to talk to you a little bit about guns and violence and catastrophes. Mainly, I want to talk to you about that stuff across the U.S. I know it's happening all over the world, but I happen to live here in America. Well, the first thing I want to tell you is that guns and violence is not our problem today. Instead, our problem is unforgiveness. We live in a constant state of unforgiveness. Everything we seem to do here in America seems to be to set up states of unforgiveness for other people, to make life difficult, to remove any and all possibility of chances of forgiveness. In the Bible, starting off in Genesis, with the flood, with Noah, this is the same thing was happening. Man was living in a constant state of wickedness toward one another, which is toward God also. Therefore, God caused a great flood. And then there was Sodom and Gomorrah, where there was a great fire, where men lived all kind of ways contrary to God, mainly in ways of unforgiveness, planning, conceiving, and deceiving, setting up ambushment against one another. I know even though in difficult times when something happens, it's hard to forgive, but sometimes we want to prevent things from happening before they happen. But because of our unforgiveness, because of us setting up a stage of no way out, setting up a stage of no way of recovery for one another, then we set that stage for America. We set that stage for ourselves. We set that stage for more shootings and killings and more violence and more floods and fires and more bombings. The answer? Forgiveness. God have graced each and every one of us with the power to be able to forgive one another, or to forgive a total stranger. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And sometimes God is telling us, get out of the way and let him handle his business. Because when we don't, then God handles business with us. Guns are not the problem. The way we treat one another is the problem. We create chaos. We create depression. And we create stress in the way we operate from day to day in America, in our churches, in our schools, in our homes, in our business dealings. And it's not something new. The founding fathers actually started playing off with this being the land of opportunity. And we are constantly turning into the land of inopportunity. And in order for God to be pleased with us, we have to keep this a land of opportunity. We have to stop trying to do God's job. And our job is simply to do the right thing. And the right thing will follow. The right thing will make the wrong things right. And it's not for a person to do, but it's for you to take justice and judgment into account in your own life and in your family, not to impose it upon another. These are the type of things that cause violence and cause crimes and cause chaos, earthquakes, and fires, and explosion, and floods. It causes mud see it right now because we can only see what we see in front of us. In order to be able to see, we must have a vision to understand what God is telling us. I'm here tonight. This is our first show for the Ultimate Advocate. Of course, you can see I'm a little nervous. But I want you to know that that ultimate advocate is you. You are your own ultimate advocate. Because no one's going to look out for you like you can. No one else can. No one's going to do the right thing for you like you can. And you can't do the right thing for no one else until you do the right thing for yourself and about yourself and with yourself. And you won't know what the right thing is until you stop trying to do the wrong thing to other people. Till you stop hurting other people. Till you stop trying to not forgive other people. Till you stop trying to make it hard for other people. Till you stop cheating other people. And because our problems is no one single person or one single thing, it's a combination of a lot of things that have gone on and that are going on. And it's been that way for a long time. As I said earlier, even though the founding fathers tried to set it up so that everything would maintain a balance, we've been out of balance for some time, people. We started off with God. We started off with freedom of religion, right to bear arms, freedom of speech. And when we try to take these things away from one person, we take it away from all. Because we make those things begin to retaliate against us spiritually. So in order to level the playing field, we have to start trying to make it easy for other people. Make it easy for yourself and make it easy for others. That creates balance. Believe what you want to believe and let other people believe what they want to believe. You know, sometimes people ask me what I think about gay people. And I usually give them a scenario. I said, do you think God would prefer to see a straight couple giving one another hell, or a gay couple at peace? Then I conclude by saying, that's none of my business. I got so many issues in my own life. And I believe that if you leave other people alone and do the right thing, if people are out of sync